Shut the car off! Do it now! Keep your hands up! Keep your hands up!
It's 1:30 a.m., and the quiet streets of Whitefish Bay, Wisconsin, are about to get a wake-up call. A white BMW zooms past, hitting speeds that make any sensible driver's heart skip a beat. Police radios crackle, and the chase begins.
That's 148 traffic.
The car slows down just enough for the officer to get a good look, but before anyone can blink, the driver hits the gas and takes off southbound. Compliance isn't on this driver's agenda tonight.
They're taking off southbound Lake.
Once they finally manage to pull her over, and just when you think she'll comply, she flips off the officer. Her seatbelt clicks back on as if to signal she's not done here.
They're pulled over again, just before Glendale. Take out the keys.
8-4, I'm coming up Glendale from Oakland now.
Turn the car off, now. Roll down your window and place your hands outside the car with the keys in your hand. Put both hands outside the car. 10-4, she's just laughing in the car and just flipped me off. She's putting her seatbelt back on. She might take off again. Turn off the car, and with the keys in your hand, roll down the window.
With the suspect stopped again, the dash cam catches the driver tossing something out of the window. Seconds later, a familiar move.
Then, with a smirk, she tosses something out the window. Seconds later, like a scene out of a high-speed chase movie, the BMW lurches forward. She's off again. It's the same story, but now the stakes have risen. Police prepare stop sticks, hoping to end this back-and-forth game.
Stopped at Glendale. Didn't hit the sticks yet.
At Glendale, she finally comes to a halt, narrowly missing the stop sticks set up to block her path. Officers close in, and she hesitates but ultimately complies. Then, things get weird. There she is, at the cop's mercy, and she's laughing hysterically. Her face is a picture of nonchalance.
Put your hands out the window inside the car. Do it now.
Shut the car off! Do it now!
1955, I'm at Kensington. Do you want me here with 6 or do you want me back at the stop?
Keep your hands up! Keep your hands up! Out of the car. Do it now. You're out of the car. Do it now. Step out.
You let him use face the car.
Police finally manage to get her cuffed, and she's identified as 35-year-old Mallory Griffin, clocked at 60 in a 30 mm zone. She scoffs when they ask if she has any weapons, and with a mocking tone, asks if she looked like she carried weapons.
Is there anything on you? Any weapons? Anything sharp that will poke
Does it
you?
look like I have weapons?
People hide things everywhere.
I'm getting left to my cop.
All right, let's take her back.
Once secured in the patrol car, the officer backtracks, searching for the object Mallory threw out of her window earlier. Turns out, it's a bottle of hand sanitizer. For a moment, even the officers seem at a loss. This night just keeps getting stranger.
Holy,
I was like, come on, not again.
I know. Well, she was hysterically laughing out the window. I was like,
All right, here. Yeah, definitely hand sanitizer.
Yeah, black tail, white tank top, black shorts.
The officer discovers Mallory apparently tossed a bottle of hand sanitizer out of her window.
Inside the patrol car, Mallory is anything but silent. The officer, attempting to stay calm, asks her if she's all right, maybe even offering her medical attention, but Mallory is in full swing. She's in full-blown victim mode.
You're wearing the wrong clothes and you have the wrong figure to be a cop. You lose a little weight.
Are you okay? It's Mallory, right?
No pedestrians, only 60 miles an hour.
Are you kicking?
This is so funny. That is so funny.
Okay. Is it Mallory?
Yeah, it's Mallory Griffin.
Mallory, what's your date of birth? Okay.
You want my social security number?
No, thank you.
Okay.
Are you feeling okay?
Yeah, it's hot outside.
Okay, I'm just asking if you needed any medical attention at all.
Why would I need medical attention when I needed directions? I'm lost.
Okay.
My navigation system's hacked.
Okay.
And I got a little lost coming home from a friend's house. And you arrested me for absolutely no reason and touched my body for absolutely no reason. And that's illegal.
Okay.
And you just arrested me for no reason when you should have asked me in the car, are you lost?
Okay.
Is your blood sugar low? You could be in so much trouble if I had money because you arrested me and put me in a hot vehicle. A hot vehicle. If I had money, I would sue the out of you for arresting me for no reason. Didn't ask if I was diabetic or if I was lost. Because you did not ask for my license and you did not listen to yourself. You are making me sit in a hot police vehicle when I am dehydrated and thirsty and it's summer and there's no air in this car.
Then, Mallory switches tactics. You arrested me for no reason, touched my body for no reason. That's illegal, you know. She goes on, twisting the situation to make it sound like a human rights violation instead of an arrest for dangerous driving. She's piling on absurd complaints, clearly hoping for some kind of reaction from the officers.
You're too fat to be a police. See what happens. She's not gonna lose weight, is she? She's gonna get fatter. Stupid. I had to be a police officer. She can't run. I haven't worked on like 3 years. I can still run. Of course I can. I'm skinny. Melanie Griffin will always be skinny. I was doing drugs. I'm sober. I'm sober. Wow. Marijuana is legal in Illinois and Wisconsin. She was doing drugs.
In response, the officer calmly points out, "You were speeding, ma'am." She huffs, throwing out another jab about their weight, her remarks growing nastier by the second.
This is so funny. This is how people get in trouble? Huh? Please set people up. You wonder how much of a reward they get. Do they get a bonus? No. They get underpaid to stand around and do nothing. Well, that's why they're fat. She's fat too. She's too fat to be a police officer. And she should be wearing contacts. And her hair should be braided.
Mallory starts laughing again, claiming that the entire ordeal is hilarious. Then, without warning, she pulls out a hidden vape and takes a puff, ignoring every rule in the book for how to act after getting arrested. The officers catch her, and once again, she's in hot water.
Can you see with those glasses on when you're running, trying to catch a real robber? Don't your glasses fall off? I used to wear glasses when I used to do hair, and they used to slip off my face. You do know that you're driving me somewhere illegally. Wow. Are you zoned out? Wow. Wow. Listen to me. Can we go to McDonald's? No? You do know that you should be on a very healthy diet if you're a police officer and not eat sugar? You're a little too overweight. She's real. She's not, she's fake. It's Wisconsin. Wisconsin's not real right now.
Officer Dostalik. Dostalik. Oh, that was a good one.
7-9 dispatch.
All right.
794.
Watch your head.
So fat. Too fat to be a cop.
All right.
No,
Yeah.
it's fine.
You can't have this. Let go.
I'm allowed to.
No. Who says? You're in our custody. No. Hey, somebody else come over here, please.
You should have taken them right before I got in the car. Be a bomb.
Okay.
I could have blown you up.
Never mind. You want to take this?
She waves off their reprimands and instead sneers at their uniforms. Can you even see through those glasses? She's relentless. This isn't just disrespect, it's an attempt to make a spectacle, perhaps hoping to go viral with her antics.
Undo your hands. When this cuff comes off, place it on top of your head, palm face up. Do it now. Do it now. Arm up.
Do it. Then you go to school?
You're doing it.
You could do it. You went to school.
All right, you're just gonna be
Put me in a cell.
Nope. Sit. All right, take your shoes off.
You went to school?
Take your shoes off. Take your socks off.
There's trees available. Do you need them?
Take your socks off.
Put me in a cell.
We have
No.
that item collected.
No, we have to go through the paperwork.
Hey.
The booking process is routine for the officers, but Mallory insists on turning it into a performance. As they remove her shoes and socks, she's complaining and flipping them off non-stop.
Am I homeless now?
Open your mouth.
Lucky, I know.
Tongue up. Thank you.
They're through the Sagers. Just go over to the car and assist off with that.
All right, so I believe you are under the influence of something. I don't know if it's drugs or alcohol, so we're gonna go through some field sobriety tests. I am gonna have to take off your cuffs, okay? You gotta listen to what we're saying, otherwise you're gonna be to the bench again, okay? Does that make sense, Mallory? You did this to yourself.
You did it to yourself.
Okay. I was not going 60 miles an hour in a 30-mile-per-hour zone.
One officer uncuffs the 35-year-old to start field sobriety tests.
Once they finish, Mallory finally sits down, but she's not done. Her rant goes on, pivoting back to their weight and uniforms. The officers exchange looks but say nothing. It's clear they've dealt with her type before.
Are you on a special doctor-prescribed diet?
No, I eat what I want and digest it. That's why I'm skinny.
Are you allergic to
Unlike
any
that
medication,
police officer
food, or
that
other
can't chase
substance?
after me.
Are you allergic to any medication, food, or other substance?
No, don't have any dietary restrictions. Eat what I want.
Have you ever
Watch
had
what I eat.
psychiatric treatment?
Not a real doctor. You shouldn't be a cop. You don't know anything about psychology or diabetes.
Have you
Maybe I
faced
just
anything or had a head injury?
No, I haven't.
Do you have any cuts or bruises?
Yeah, I have a bruise.
Where's that?
Go over to that area.
The right side of my body or the left side of my body.
Okay,
Do
where?
you want me to get undressed?
I
Do you want to
not.
see it? Do you want me to get undressed? Do you want to
Keep your pants up.
We don't need that.
As they lead her into the cell, she tosses one last insult over her shoulder, targeting the officer's incompetence as she calls it. In the end, Mallory Griffin finds herself alone in the holding cell, without her car, vape, or audience. The irony hangs in the air as her defiance turns to silence. Maybe now, in the quiet, the weight of her actions will finally hit her.
Consume more than that one glass?
No,
What did you drink after that?
Nothing. I've only had water.
It's all okay, Kelly. It's all okay.
It's not okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to do right now. I don't
Let me ask you a question.
On November 10, 2022, an officer responded to a routine call about a minor car crash. The scene, a frazzled woman, who we'll call Kelly, was sitting pretty in her car. From the get-go, the officer picked up on her nervous energy, noting her rushed apologies and frantic movements. She claimed the accident was nothing more than a moment of bad luck caused by the sun blinding her vision.
Hi, ma'am. How are you?
I'm been better.
I understand. Put your cigarette out for me, please.
Oh. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. So you explain to me what happened?
The sun was in my eyes, and I was blinded, and I hit somebody, and I pulled over, and I'm so sorry.
No, that's okay. That's all right. So was you right here at Main and Green?
Yes, I was. I was coming up this way.
So you were going back west?
Yeah, I live on Eunice.
Kelly seemed disoriented as she fumbled to gather her documents. Insurance card, registration, driver's license. It was a struggle as she shuffled through her designer bag, talking in circles. The officer patiently waited, observing her scattered demeanor and quietly taking mental notes.
Okay. And I was just going home.
Yes, ma'am. You got your license, insurance, and registration?
I sure do. Here's this.
Okay. You have to have your insurance by chance?
It's on my phone. I have Progressive.
Okay. Focus on one thing at a time.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm very much trying to. I really am.
You're doing just fine. You're doing just fine. Can you find me your policy number? That's what I need.
Okay.
I just need your policy number.
I have it. I do. I have it. I'm just.
Where was you coming from?
I had gone to go.
Then came the questions. Where was she coming from? How had she spent her afternoon? Kelly hesitated, and her story shifted from one vague answer to another. But as the conversation continued, her nerves unraveled further.
How are y'all?
Good yourself?
Was both of y'all in the truck?
No, I just get from work.
Oh, okay. Just you? Okay. You happen to have your license, insurance, and registration on you? If you want, or your truck.
I was going to ask you if I can move.
Yeah. If you want, you can come back around here and just pull it in here. It'll be just fine.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You got your registration. You got your insurance on you by chance?
It's not there.
It's expired? Okay, that's all right. Let me go get all this stuff put in the system and everything. The witness said that you were going northbound. Is that correct?
No.
Okay. And as you started to cross the intersection, she ran stop sign to hit you. Is that your recollection of things? Because that's what the witness was saying. Okay. Do you remember
she hit me in the back, so that's pretty much.
Yeah. Do you remember about where you was within the intersection?
Yeah.
That spot. Okay. All right, Kelly. Let me ask you something, okay? Have you consumed any intoxicating beverages today or drugs?
No, I've not.
None? Not
I had a glass of wine at lunch, but that was hours ago. I am completely fine. I really couldn't see the sun was in my eyes. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. It's all right.
That's why I stayed here. That's why I showed her all my things. Like I'm very transparent. Like I was not trying to do anything bad.
No, I'm not saying you were doing anything bad. A crash, it's happened.
When the officer asked if she'd be willing to take a field sobriety test, her expression turned to panic. She admitted she couldn't even recite the alphabet backward, a task that, in reality, wasn't being requested. Nonetheless, she reluctantly agreed to follow the officer to the sidewalk for the test, wobbling slightly as she took her first step.
So let's go over here, all right? And we'll use this sidewalk because it's flat and it's level, okay? It'll be a lot easier on you. And not only that,
I'm very we
want to keep you away from the traffic.
I'm very sorry.
All right. So do you have any back or brain injuries? Prevent you walking, turning, standing, or follow an object for a short period of time?
Okay, well, I mean, my back is not damaged per se, but I mean.
No, okay, that's all I was asking. Do you wear hard or soft contacts? It's all right. All right. So what I want you to do is I want you to stand with your feet together and your hands down at your side, okay? I want you to follow the tip of my finger with your eyes only, and don't move your head. Do you understand? You understand?
Yes.
Okay.
The sobriety test turned into a public spectacle. Kelly's attempts to follow simple instructions like stand on one leg and walk a straight line looked more like a comedic routine than a test of balance. Each time she lost her footing, she blamed her high heels, the uneven sidewalk, even her busy schedule.
You're going to take 9 heel-to-toe steps down that imaginary line. You get to your 9th step, take a series of small steps around your lead foot, and 9 heel-to-toe steps back in the opposite direction. Do you understand?
1, 2,
test
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3 little turnarounds.
Rubber turn.
Okay, and then start with my right foot, so I'm going to start with my right foot. 1, 2, 3.
Remember, keep both of your arms at your side, keep both of your legs straight, lift your foot 6 inches off the ground, parallel to the ground, look at your foot, count out loud. 1001, 1002, 1003, okay?
Okay.
All right, ma'am. Hold on just 1 second, okay? Just 1 second. You're doing fine. Just 1 second. All right, ma'am. You may begin.
1,001, 1,002, 1,003, 1,004, 1,005, 1,006, 1,007, 1,008, 1,009, 1,010, 1,011, 1,012, 1,013, 1,014, 1,015.
Do you feel as though that you're safe to be operating a motor vehicle out on the roadways with motoring public? Would you feel safe having your family in the vehicle with you?
Yes, I do. I do. I'm very, like I said, I'm very sorry. The sun was in my eyes, and I could not see, and I'm so sorry. I never want to hurt anybody.
No, it's okay.
Like, I mean, in any way.
As the test wrapped up, the officer confirmed his suspicions, informing Kelly that she'd be placed under arrest for driving under the influence. And this is where the entitlement really came out. With a wide-eyed look of desperation, she asked if they could work something out. She was now offering a bribe as a last-ditch effort to escape the consequences.
But you're under arrest, okay? For driving under the influence, intoxicating liquor or drug. Okay. I'm gonna be straight with you.
Did I pass the test?
It's not a pass or fail. It's based on totality of the circumstances, on everything that I see. Okay?
Sure,
This is what I do for a living, okay?
I understand that.
My sole purpose is traffic enforcement, which means DUIs, crashes, and obviously, like I say, writing citations and traffic enforcement, okay? I don't necessarily believe that you've only had one glass of wine. I'll be straight with you, okay? And maybe you did, but maybe it was just more recent than what you remember. If you will, I'm gonna have a tow truck come for your car because
Can we drive this to my house?
No, man, I'm sorry.
It's right there. I mean, can I take a breathalyzer?
Yes, ma'am. We will give you a breathalyzer. I will give you the option.
I feel like it's not.
I'll give you the option to take a breathalyzer. Yes, ma'am.
If it's below .08, can I go?
No, ma'am. No, I won't be able to release you. That'll be up to a judge.
But if it's under the,
in the state of New Mexico, that is per se at .08, okay? But the way, at the end of the day, you were impaired operating a motor vehicle, okay? .08 is the legal limit. Understand that.
I do, but I mean, I am into having a glass of wine at lunch, and I'm trying to be honest and be a good person. I mean,
I'm not saying you're not a good person, Kelly. I'm not. I'm not here to judge you.
Yeah, that's not anybody's judgment. I mean, but
that's not my job. Okay, my job is to investigate what has happened. Okay, and what I see.
Please, just can you just take?
Kelly,
can I just go home, please?
Kelly, no. Okay, so now we're going down a road that could result in more charges if you get to the point where you're bribing me. So let's not do that.
I'm not bribing you.
So let's not go there. Okay.
Can you call Jared Flores? I mean, can something happen? I mean,
who's Jared Flores?
The officer, of course, wasn't swayed. He informed her that bribery was an offense on top of her DUI, and Kelly, realizing her mistake, backpedaled as fast as she could, pretending it was a joke and nervously laughing it off. But the damage was done.
Step up to the front for me. Stand right here. Stand right here. Kelly, you have to calm down for me. Okay, place your hands behind your back for me. Hold on. Okay, step back off the car for me. Okay, with the back of my hand, I'm going to search you, okay? All right.
You can search me. I don't have anything on me.
You have no pockets or anything like that, do you?
No, I'm wearing leggings.
Okay, back of my hand. Okay, nothing in your bra, right?
Nothing.
Okay, watch your step, please. Watch your head as you get in. Be very careful getting in. Thank good. Oh, there you go. Good job. There you go. There you go. All right. Okay, Kelly. So this is what we're gonna do. Okay. I'm gonna take you back to the PD. We'll get your breath sample from you, and we'll get you over there. Okay.
And then I can get bailed out, right?
I don't know how. I'm not sure how all that works. That is not up to me, Kelly. All right, Kelly. Watch your head when you come out. Okay. Come on ahead and step out for me. That way we can get this taken care of.
Okay.
Watch your flip-flop. There you go.
I know.
You're fine. It's okay. Take your time. It's okay. You're good.
At the station, Kelly's tone shifted from entitlement to sheer panic. she began talking about her children, her charity work, and how she cooks for kids, as if her good deeds could somehow undo her bad judgment. She mentioned her high-profile friends, dropping a few familiar names as if to remind the officer that she was no ordinary citizen.
Okay. We're going in that door right there to the left. Good, brother? Yeah,
Right
I'm
here
good,
to
thank
the
you.
left? Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. Kelly. Kelly, look at me. Hey, look at me. Kelly. Kelly, you got to focus on your breathing. You have to. Okay. It's all going to be okay. Understand something. Okay?
It's not gonna be okay. You understand?
Understand.
It's not gonna be okay. You don't understand. You
As
don't
an
understand.
adult, everybody makes mistakes, right?
It's not gonna be okay. You don't understand. It's not gonna be okay.
It's all going to work out. Kelly, I can't speak to you when you're crying. You're going to get out, right? And this will all be behind you, correct? The day tomorrow the sun will come up. It's all going to be okay.
You don't have an ex-husband with a lot of money. You don't understand. You don't understand.
Let me get this paperwork done, okay? Let me get this paperwork done. All right. Let me get this paperwork done.
What do you mean?
Notice of revocation. Your driving privilege will be revoked in 20 days. Request for a hearing. You may request a hearing on
In
this
20 days, for 20 days or in 20 days? I'm sorry.
In 20 days. In 20
So
days.
I can drive until the 20 days and then they're going to take it away?
Hold on. Let me finish reading it. I'll let you read it. If you want to read it.
I do.
Okay,
I want
yeah,
to read it.
there you go.
Okay.
Okay, starts right
I'm
here.
sorry. I
Nope, you're
read
fine.
better than I hear.
I understand.
I'm sorry.
Right there. Just start right there. That's where this
In 20
information.
days. Also, basically said that I passed the sobriety test because you didn't check that. So I passed the sobriety test.
There's no pass or fail.
They're kind of. Then why give them?
That's how the circumstances.
Then why give them?
Do you want to sign the notice of revocation?
Keep going, keep going.
You gotta blow hard.
Blow hard, blow hard, blow hard.
Tell tones.
Keep going, keep
It's
going.
gotta make a tone.
I'm trying. I'm a smoker. I'm trying.
Blow out.
Here, take your piece off and then turn it around.
Okay.
But it was too late for Kelly's sob story to make any difference. The officers remained professional, proceeding with the DUI protocols as she slumped in her seat, visibly defeated. Her attempts to persuade and bribe her way out of trouble had failed spectacularly, and in her final act of desperation, she pleaded with them to call George Soros. Somebody has to fix this.
You're telling me you don't know anything about the laws, but yet you're a cop. I mean,
I can't.
it's very
You're
confusing.
asking for legal advice from me, and I can't give you legal
No, I'm
advice.
asking the laws. What's the actual laws say?
You gave a breast sample. You
But the second one didn't go through, so it didn't. That's not actually compliant.
Okay,
That's
thanks,
actually
buddy.
not legit then, because the second one didn't go through. Correct?
Kelly, will you
Yes
listen?
or no?
I don't do yes and no's. It's not how I work.
I mean, so you don't have an answer.
You gave a breast sample, correct?
I'm trying here, is what I'm telling you.
No, you did give a breast sample.
Yes, but you needed the second one. Had to have the second one.
The machine said it was insufficient. I can't backdate the machine.
so the
I
Marine
can't do
said-
anything that I already.
The machine said all of it was insufficient?
No, it's just the second sample. Okay.
No, you didn't. I actually read them myself and then asked you,
then-
and you literally tried to dodge the question at all means to answer me. I said, did that say 1.4? And you were like, no. We have to do the second one. We have to do the second one. I saw it and
The second
told you what it
result
said.
is needed, but
And you
didn't
wouldn't,
provide a
you
sufficient
wouldn't even
sample.
solidify that information to me.
You wouldn't provide a second sample.
I was trying to, and you saw me. I'm
listen.
literally asking questions and trying my best here to help you.
I'm trying to answer them. I don't know how more to answer them. I'm not an attorney. I can't provide legal advice.
I'm not
I've
asking for legal
explained to you
advice.
how
I'm
that
asking
thing
if
works.
I'm asking if it's legit or not. Without a second sample, is it legit or not?
It said insufficient sample.
Without the second sample, is it legit or not?
Don't have an answer for that. I'm not a legal. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. I don't know how any of that stuff works. I'm not a lawyer. I'm sorry.
In this case, Kelly learned the hard way that not even all the money or connections in the world can shield you from the consequences of reckless behavior. If anything, her entitled attitude only made things worse, adding another charge to her growing list of offenses.